Well, hello. How you doing? Welcome to PassionWater, Capricorn. This is generalized reading. But this is your bonus March reading. That's how the weeks were falling. We're going to start it off with In Love. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean your lover. It can be anybody that you have a very strong attachment to in your energy. So, let's see what the sacred traveler wants to take you, Capricorn. And remember, it's generalized. It won't resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates, leave the rest, and basically get in where you fit in. Because like I said, it can be anybody that you care about. It's unknown territory. But you are exactly where you need to be. So it feels different. It feels unfamiliar. You're facing something that either you've never faced before or it feels very different than other situations that you've encountered. Alright? Yeah, it's worrisome, 9 of Wands, and it's causing a lot of great confusion with the 7 of Cups. Now, I really feel like the confused person is your person of interest, alright? So let's see what's going on. Let's get down and dirty. The overall energy of your reading is a 4 of Cups. Somebody is ignoring a love offer, turning down a love offer, trying to cut ties, trying to distance themselves from a situation, from a connection. So in your recent past, you had the moon. The card of Pisces sometimes associated with Cancer, but things are hidden. Things are not exactly what they seem. There is something more to the situation than you realized in the past. The 10 of Wands is a very heavy burden that you want to release. Now, this could be what you just went through yesterday, last week, last month. But this feels like a very ongoing situation with this person. Walking away. Wanting to go towards happier times. Wanting to leave 8 broken cups and go to the 9 of cups for wish fulfillment. You have high hopes for this connection, but it's very frustrating to you because things are hidden and it feels like you're having to carry all the weight. So in the current energy, we have the Queen of Swords. I like her. She cuts out the BS. You don't come at the Queen of Swords with lies and deception. They want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And I feel, Capricorn, that you're telling somebody that they need to tell you everything. No more holding back. No more turning things away. Speak up. Because you want to birth the new beginning in this connection with the Empress. I mean, literally, you want it to start over. You're taking control. And whereas you are demanding the truth, you're not chasing them for it. It's like you sent out a text or a phone call that says, you, my place, 2 o'clock, be there, prepared to tell me the truth. Because you want to work on it. Day of Pentacles. You want to put forth the effort for this relationship. Like I said, this is somebody who's very near and dear to you. Somebody that you see yourself with long term. Let's clarify that 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here, Spirit? Why is Capricorn getting so frustrated, wanting to walk away and find happier times? Because of what was hidden. Because of the deception that was involved. Very frustrated from the words that gave me was that you feel like because they did not tell you everything, that they willfully held back information. So why is the 8 of Pentacles here? You see, we're ending on 8 and 8. And that's working hard together to build. To bring justice to the situation, to bring balance. Who we have? Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Libra. We got plenty of water. I mean, it shows that there's love here. That you're looking for the truth. And you're wanting balance in the situation. Now, in the near future, basically, the energy predictive outcome. We get the Wheel of Fortune. Things are starting to turn in your favor. Things are turning around. Now that you're no longer chasing this person, they're coming to you to open up. And that turns the wheel in your favor. The 9 of Pentacles. That's a very single person. Now, I say single, not married, usually not in a long-term relationship. You may be dating somebody, but you're emotionally independent, financially independent, you're very abundant, and now that the wheel is turning in your favor, you're feeling very like there's a promise for tomorrow. And the 2 of Cups. Yeah, it's a soulmate. I don't know who. I have nothing to tell me if it's an ex, a current, your child, your parent, your sibling, your cousin. But it's somebody very near and dear to yourself. Can be your neighbor or co-worker. Now, why is the 2 of Cups here? Who is that 2 of Cups here? Who is that soulmate? The Capricorn. The world in reverse. somebody that the cycle's not over with yet, and life goes on. There used to be a soap opera in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. I think it went into the 80s. It was called As the World Turns. And that's you and the person. The connection is staying solid. Everything is coming up roses. It's looking very beautiful for March 2023. 2 wands. Somebody made a choice. And I feel like that's your person. And they chose to follow Spirit and the gifts and the love that was being brought to them. And they jumped on the chariot to get away from the tower that was falling around them. Also, the bottom card, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, he gets a hard time. He's flighty. He's always going here and there. But this is a non-committal person. It feels like somebody younger than you. So I don't know that this is your love. They are a soulmate, a very near and dear soulmate. But this can be your sibling or your child that was going through a rough spell, and now things are clearing up in the near future. But most of it has to do with the center card here. That you, Capricorn, have to take on the energy of the Empress and attract them like a moth to a flame. Not chase them. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. I wish you all well. I'll see you next week with your next reading. Namaste.